Welcome to Daywave Radio. Good morning, everybody. Thursday show. How are you? Good. I'm also doing well. So, first off, I have to thank Bali Song, who absolutely crushed it with this Tarot Combat logo. It looks so fucking good, and I love it. I love it. It is very well done. I think better than I even deserve. How about that? It looks so fucking good. So that will be something that we will be integrating into the show. I've been trying to figure out, like, with this stupid thing, like, okay, he made it a GIF for me, or GIF, whichever way you want to say it. But when I do add image, and I go like, here, let me see something, because I kind of wanted to have it on the screen when I did it, but when I do the image thing, let's see here. Oh shit, it worked. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Let me find a good spot for it. I'm going to say right there. I'm going to go right there. Hold on. Maybe a little bit up. That. And then this one down here, we'll go. We'll do this here. There we go. Boom. Boom. So when I do Tarot Combat, all I need to do is just pull this up. All I need to do is just pull this up, which we will be doing today. I plan on doing it today. So, bam. Sorry, I was doing a little stuff here. I could probably add the Daywave Radio logo on top of it so it could be played behind the chat. Oh, behind the chat. I didn't even think about that. That's a good idea. Hold on. Wait a second. Wait a second. You're going through some technical stuff with me, folks. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, that works even better. That works even better. Look at that. Look at that. With the chat on top of it. Oh, that's beautiful. Let me just get it like I want it. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that hot fire. Move the chat over here. All right. And then I'll make this as big as I can. Maybe something like this. And bam. Look at that. When we do it, it'll be set and ready to go. It'll be set and ready to go so everybody knows. Everybody knows when we're doing Tarot Combat. All right. But we're not right now. We're not doing that right now. So that needs to go away. We're not doing that right now. Eric's right. It almost looks like a professional show. Don't let it fool you, however. It is not a professional show. Streamlabs.com/Daywave Radio. Text-to-speech is on if you want to give me money or whatever. That's fucking awesome. Very excited about the Tarot Combat stuff. I have here, apparently the Chicago police will be making a statement. But from what it looks like they haven't yet. Here. Yeah, it looks like they're going to make a statement, but it looks like they haven't yet about the Jussie Smollett thing. So I've been trying to keep an eye out on that. So I'll be checking back in. And if it starts happening and you guys see it, let me know and I'll switch back to it. Because I kind of want to see. Sorry, I think the sleepy's out of my eyes. I kind of want to see what's going to happen with this. So, I want to see what they're going to say. I know that from what I understand, Jussie Smollett is under arrest in custody of Chicago police. Empire actor Jussie Smollett is under arrest and in the custody of detectives Thursday morning. Chicago Police Commissioner Anthony Guglielmi said Smollett, who had felony criminal charges approved against him Wednesday, turned himself into police authorities said. Smollett was charged just hours after he officially classified as a suspect in a criminal investigation for allegedly filing false police reports in connection with his January 29th attack claims, police said. The Cook County State's Attorney Office approved the disorderly conduct, filing a false police report charges. Smollett's attorney, Todd Pugh, and Victor Henderson told Fox News, like any other citizen, Mr. Smollett enjoys the presumption of innocence, particularly when there has been an investigation like one where information, both true and false, has been repeatedly leaked. Both true and... Wow, these fucking lawyers are goddamn spin doctors. Given these circumstances, we intend to conduct a thorough investigation and to mount an aggressive defense. In a statement to Fox News on Wednesday, 20th Century Fox Television, which produces Empire, and Fox Entertainment said that they had no comment at this time. Smollet, who is openly gay and black, reported that on January 29th he was attacked by two masked men as he walked home from a Subway restaurant. He claimed that the men shouted racial and anti-gay slurs at him and poured a substance on him, threw a rope around his neck, and said, "This is MAGA country." Investigators combed through surveillance footage from the area. Smollet claimed he was attacked, but officials were unsuccessful in locating footage of the beating. They did find and release images of two people they said were wanted for questioning. The two individuals who were questioned about the alleged crime were arrested and told Fox News on Friday. Although police did not elaborate on the crime was potentially committed, they said that the individuals were not charged. Authorities have considered them to be suspects, however, according to Guglielmi at the time. The two men, who police identified as Nigerian brothers, were picked up at Chicago O'Hare's International Airport last Wednesday and taken into custody after returning from Nigeria. After police learned that at least one of the men worked on Empire, Guglielmi said he did not know what the man's job was on the television drama. Guglielmi confirmed that a search warrant was executed at a Chicago apartment where the men lived, but not any other information and exactly what police found. On Friday evening, Guglielmi tweeted that due to new evidence obtained through questioning, individuals were released without charging. The following day, police said Smollet was no longer considered a victim in the investigation. Police earlier said that the trajectory of the investigation shifted and that they wanted to conduct another interview with Smollet about the alleged hate crime. The police department on Tuesday also rejected a tip that said that they received about a case earlier. CPD has confirmed that the tip this morning about the sightings at the residential towers of individuals involved in the alleged incident is unfounded, as it was not supported by video evidence obtained by the detectives. So, this homeboy's fuck city, U.S. Let me translate all that for you. This boy is fucked city, USA. Fucked city, USA. Chicago police are going to make an example of him, as it should be. Yeah, I'm waiting. Like I said, I have the press conference thing pulled up. I really want to see. I think now we're all invested, right? Like, everybody's invested in seeing this guy get his comeuppance. Like, it has been fucking bad month for media, man, with the Covington thing and them getting their ball suit off for that, and then this situation, dude. The media is fucked because I mean I think I've played the the video clips. Here, hold on. Of the compilations of all the media outlets jumping to a conclusion. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to find. Well, all right, here it is. So check this out. Oh, wait. Sorry. We're going to get to it. Okay. We're going to get to it, but breaking. Here we go. Everyone settle in. Who's this lesbian to the right of him? What's this bitch about? Look at her. Holy fuck. They had to have a lesbian out there because a black guy and a lesbian. Because
Good morning, everyone.
Okay, let's hear.
Before I get started on why we're here, you know, as I look out into the crowd, I just wish that the families of gun violence in this city got this much attention, because that's who really deserves the attention that we're giving to this particular incident.
Get him, boy. Get him.
This morning, I come to you not only as the superintendent of the Chicago Police Department, but also as a black man who spent his entire life living in the city of Chicago. I know the racial divide that exists here. I know how hard it's been for our city and our nation to come together. And I also know the disparities, and I know the history. This announcement today recognizes that Empire actor Jussie Smollett took advantage of the pain and anger of racism to promote his career. I'm left hanging my head and asking why.
Ooh, here we go.
Why would anyone, especially an African-American man, use the symbolism of a noose to make false accusations? How could someone look at the hatred and suffering associated with that symbol and see an opportunity to manipulate that symbol to further his own public profile?
Get him!
How can an individual who's been embraced by the city of Chicago turn around and slap everyone in this city in the face by making these false claims? Bogus police reports cause real harm. They do harm to every legitimate victim who's in need of support by police and investigators, as well as the citizens of this city. Chicago hosts one of the largest pride parades in the world, and we're proud of that as a police department.
Oh,
and also as
I
a
wouldn't
city.
be super proud of that.
We do not, nor will we ever tolerate hate in our city, whether that hate is based on an individual's sexual orientation, race, or anything else. So I'm offended by what's happened, and I'm also angry. I love the city of Chicago and the Chicago Police Department, warts and all. But this publicity stunt was a scar that Chicago didn't earn and certainly didn't deserve. To make things worse, the accusations within this phony attack received national attention for weeks. Celebrities, news commentators, and even presidential candidates weighed in on something that was choreographed by an actor. First, Smollet attempted to gain attention by sending a false letter that relied on racial, homophobic, and political language. When that didn't work, Smollet paid $3,500 to stage this attack and drag Chicago's reputation through the mud in the process. And why? This stunt was orchestrated by Smollet because he was dissatisfied with his salary. So he concocted a story about being attacked.
Get him!
Now, our city has problems. We know that.
Oh, at least he's honest. Look at the lesbian behind us.
We have problems that have affected people from all walks of life, and we know that. But to put the national spotlight on Chicago for something that is both egregious and untrue is simply shameful. I'm also concerned about what this means moving forward for hate crimes.
Okay, but what are they going to do to him?
Of course, the Chicago Police Department will continue to investigate all reports of these types of incidents with the same amount of vigor that we did with this one.
Whoa! Oh, he said vigor.
My concern is that hate crimes
Anyway, he's
would
allowed
now
to say
publicly
vigor
be
because he's
met
a
with
vigor.
level of skepticism that previously didn't happen. That said, Smollet was treated as a victim throughout this investigation until we received evidence that led detectives in another direction. I couldn't be more proud of the unrelenting detective work that went into this investigation, and I couldn't be more proud of every investigator that played a part in it. The detective work that we saw in this case is indicative of the work that our detectives do every day in this city.
Stop patting yourself on the back. Get to the charges.
This case in particular
Get to the
involved
charges.
hours of video evidence, which when combined with old-fashioned police work, uncovered the truth.
Vigors, go
These
home.
detectives deserve all the credit in the world for carefully analyzing the leads
Ricky
and the
Stormfield.
evidence for weeks
All my
before
vigors are
coming to
gay.
their conclusion.
All my vigors are gay.
I'd also like to thank the FBI for their help in this investigation. The FBI's partnership with
Oh, boy,
CPD
now it's
has been
federal.
pivotal in this particular case.
Now it's federal.
I only hope that the truth about what happened receives the same amount of attention that the hoax did. I'll continue to pray for this troubled young man who resorted to both drastic and illegal tactics to gain attention. I'll also continue to pray for our city, asking that we can move forward from this.
Whenever a
and
church
begin to
black
heal.
says he's praying for you, that's basically
Now I'd
telling
like
you to
call up
fuck off
Commander
really nicely.
Edward Watnicki, who personally led this patient and
Here we go.
deliberate investigation.
Here we go. Let's get
to
some
walk
deets,
everyone
guys.
through how the
Ooh,
Chicago
I'm so
Police
invested.
Department
Let's
arrived
get
at
some
this
deets. Let's get some deets.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Edward Watnicki. I'm the commander of the Area Central Detective Division.
Here in Chicago.
I'm here to answer questions.
That's right. But only questions about the 88 Bears.
Okay. The boss just corrected me. Please forgive me. I'm supposed to go through the timeline of our investigation.
It's okay.
Hey, sorry there, boss. Sorry, I was having some Dunkin'
Here's where
Donuts
we
and I didn't
are.
realize.
As you all know, on the early morning of February 29th at 2 o'clock in the morning, Jussie
By the way, you guys were making fun of our fucking Chicago thing yesterday in ROTC. We nailed it. This guy's the guy. This black guy, he lied to us.
Smollet reported that he was the two offenders yelled racial and homophobic and political statements at him and beat him, put a noose around his neck, and threw bleach on him, and then fled from the area. We
Sorry,
learned
guys.
at the time that Jussie was not hurt, other than scratches on his face, maybe some bruising, but no broken ribs or serious injuries. So we started a full-scale investigation into this hate crime, a very serious crime anywhere. We quickly found two persons of interest on video.
And they were African Americans
we believe
from
were the
Nigeria.
likely offenders in this case. We initially put out a seeking to identify, and we got this out in a community alert. We then started searching the area for video cameras and witnesses that could help us with our investigation. During that time frame, we interviewed over 100 individuals in a canvass of the area and a follow-up canvass as our investigation expanded. We located approximately 35 of our Chicago Police pod cameras in the area and in the areas that we determined these two persons of interest fled.
Persons of interest, all right.
We additionally found over 20 private sector cameras, and I got to say that was super useful in this investigation.
It was
the city
super
came
useful
together to investigate and help the police with this crime. It was because of these pod cameras, our investment into technology in the city of Chicago, and the great assistance from the community in giving us those other cameras that led us to a really solid timeline of where our two persons of interest went. So in short, we were able to track them initially forward So after the crime,
pod
we
cameras.
were able to see that
so we
they
have
fled.
these things called pod cameras, and we put them by all the hoagie stands, and deep dish pizza places. They have to have cameras, and we comb through that footage. We have a lot of red light cameras here. That Rahm Emanuel guy's trying to make money, and I get it. I get it. You have a bunch of shines move into the city, and it gets bad. So we have these cameras all over the pizza places, and we bing, bang, boom, we solve the crime.
In a particular direction and eventually got into a cab. Our investigators located that cab, interviewed the cab driver, got some video out of that cab. Followed that cab.
Everybody was making fun of the Chicago accent yesterday, and it was nailed. Fucking nailed it.
All of these surveillance cameras that are located throughout the city, the pod cameras, to an area up on the north side where they abruptly stopped the cab, got out, and walked on foot. Again, the community came together to provide us with security footage from their private cameras. So at that point, we then started tracking these two persons of interest backwards to where they came from. So we followed them walking around and eventually back to where they had gotten out of a cab. So that was another individual that we had to interview and another individual where we sought video.
And we knew it was an issue here because most people take Ubers. And when these Nigerians got in a cab, that threw a red flag immediately.
We continued to track that cab back to the point where the cab was tracked down by our two persons of interest in a rideshare car.
Oh, that's the Uber I was talking about earlier.
Followed up on the rideshare, and that was the lead that we needed in order to identify the two persons of interest. At that point, we had a real good timeline of where these two people went. We were able to put a name to both of these individuals.
Now, let's be fair here. They all look alike, so it was really a difficult process.
Started looking at where they went right after this event.
Is he giving us the Konami code?
We tracked them to going to O'Hare Airport.
Right, left, up, down, A, B, start.
To Nigeria.
Which I was corrected. I want to apologize for calling it Nigeria. It was a soft G, and I was reading it incorrectly. So my apologies to everybody. It was correct. It is Nigeria, not Nigeria.
Led us to determine that they had purchased a round-trip ticket with them returning to Chicago on the 13th, so approximately 2 weeks after the incident. So that gave us a couple of weeks to try to continue to follow up on any investigative lead, any investigative lead that would help us try to determine what happened in this incident. So while we were waiting for them to return, we executed.
Shout out to Executing in the chat.
We executed over 50 search warrants and subpoenas, working with our partners in the state's attorney's office, phone records.
What are the
social media records?
Come on, man, you're really dragging this out.
Records on individuals to help us illuminate the likely.
And look here, we're not a hateful place, We got the black police chief over here. I got this dykey bitch behind me. I've known Sharon for how long have I known you, Sharon? 5 years. I've known Sharon for 5 years. So we got that, and then over here on the other side we have Officer Down Syndrome Mustache guy. He's an officer. He has Down syndrome. He has a mustache. You're gonna say we're not inclusive here in the Chicago PD? Get right out of town. Take that shit to New York, pal.
Facts that occurred in this event. So moving forward to the 13th, we had a team in place working with the FBI, Customs, and our partners out at the airport.
Al's. Sharon over here actually taught me how to eat pussy. It saved my marriage. Hand to God. Sharon, thanks so much, Sharon. This dykey bitch, I tell you what, I love her.
Airport police helped us tremendously, and we were able to locate and identify these two individuals, these two persons of interest, when they entered back into the country at customs.
Jesus, are you fucking on pills?
Took them into custody. We read them their rights, and they both initially asked for an attorney. They were brought to Area Central Detective Headquarters so that we could process them. And it was at that time that...
No, it's true. You know, Margaret Sanger's got a good point. She's real friendly for a lesbian. Most lesbians are not as friendly as Sharon. Am I right, Sharon? Saved my marriage. I swear to Christ. She is the friendliest lesbian you'll ever meet in the south side of Chicago.
Their attorney showed up. I think you've all seen her on the news the last couple of days. She came to us, and after speaking with these two people of interest, she said that something smelled fishy. She did not...
And then here's the thing. She said it smelled fishy, and then I looked at Sharon and I go, you can relate, right, Sharon? Because of the vagina eating thing? Yeah, going back to that, I want to say, I love my wife, and again, thank you, Sharon. Thank you.
Think that they were the offenders as were reported. She worked with us very, very closely to get to the point where she came to me and said, you really need to talk to these guys. I'm going to allow them to give you a video interview with us present, and we're going to have you hear their story. They are not offenders, they're victims. It was at that time that this investigation started to spin in a completely new direction. You've heard some of the statements that their lawyer, Ms. Schmidt, has made, and it was at that time that we took the information that these two individuals provided to us, and we substantiated the timeline and the details that they gave to us in this interview. We were able to charging, and I classified them no longer as suspects or persons of interest, and as witnesses. To do that,
sorry, I'm skipping ahead a bit.
We scheduled a appointment with the grand jury, working again very closely with the state's attorney's office in this. And as you know, at the last minute, Jussie's lawyers called and said that they had evidence to postpone the grand jury that they wanted to provide to us. It was at that time that both of these witnesses to the
I'll
grand
fast
jury,
forward to live here.
Individuals, but it went smoothly.
Hold on.
6 in California.
All right, here we go. Let's fast forward to live.
Once we believe that witnesses are valuable witnesses and credible, then we take them to the grand jury.
Well, we were just 40 seconds behind.
Superintendent, you made two statements here that I think most of. You also said that
Can I hear what are the questions being? What is he asking?
Well, a number of individuals. You know, we serve subpoenas and warrants, of course, on Mr. Smollet, his manager for phone records, the two people of interest that we had. And so we still have quite a few search warrants and subpoenas out there that we're waiting to come back.
You talked about the detective.
I hate when they have this set up and you can't hear what they're asking. It's the worst. So anyway, why do you look like Carl Winslow from Family Matters?
Buy that for $1.
Thank you.
We didn't pull resources from any shootings or homicide investigations. The detectives that you see behind me basically work on different teams, which include property crimes and things of that nature. We don't have the exact numbers yet, but let me just tell you all.
Think you're running Filipino.
Anytime a hate crime is reported in the city of Chicago, it gets the same attention. This didn't get any special attention. You all gave this more attention specifically than we do. We give every hate crime in this city the same amount of vigor because...
Well, that's not necessarily true now. See, now I'm going to go after you here a little bit. What about the black kids that were beating up the autistic boy and none of them got hate crime charges? What about that? See, that's not exactly what happened here, bud.
Personal gain is just it's shameful because what that does is take away the resources that we could be putting into other crimes. Say again?
Reginald VelJohnson. There you go, Mayor McDeath. Reginald VelJohnson. He should be talking Bruce Willis through Nakatomi Plaza.
FBI's investigation, so CPD doesn't comment on the FBI's investigation.
What are they asking? I'll just insert my own questions. So anyway, do you wipe back to front or front to back? How is it you do that? And how does that affect you in the morning when you get up? And also, have you ever had the poop after you showered?
Yeah, we have evidence that we have the check that he used.
That's it. I'm just going to film the questions.
$3,500 was for the two of them in total, and then $500 upon return.
So why is it 13% of the population commit 15% of the crimes, over 50% of the crimes in this country?
No, it took place right there. So, of course, it was staged. The brothers had on gloves during the staged attack where they punched him a little bit. But as far as we can tell, the scratches and bruising that you saw on his face was most likely self-inflicted.
So would you call him a lying N-word? Would you use that term?
So let me reiterate again. You all heard me say consistently that we were treating Mr. Smollet like a victim, and we did. We might have had some peculiarities with the case, as we do with most cases. So it wasn't until the 47th hour of their 48-hour hold time that we could legally hold him in custody that it took a change.
He's dancing around the question. You're right. I'm coming at him next.
47th hour. But when we discovered the actual motive, quite frankly, it pissed everybody off, because we have to invest valuable resources. A lot of what I want you all to really understand is when you all put things out there into the universe that's not actual facts, then it causes us to have to chase all that stuff down.
Get him, boy.
Those are resources and time spent that we'll never get back, that we could utilize for another investigation.
Answer the question,
Officer
Officer
about
Winslow.
something. The shootings and homicides in this city were not impacted at all by this particular investigation. And again, we give the same amount of resources to every hate crime that's reported in this city.
Was the attack purposely done out of camera?
Well, I could hear this guy, so I can't.
I think that they knew where that one camera was, but unfortunately it didn't capture the event. So I believe that Mr. Smollet wanted it on camera, but unfortunately that particular camera wasn't pointing in that direction. No, not at this time.
Now, did it make any difference? Now, did it make any difference that he was a homosexual man? Did that gross you out?
He was on the phone, but whether or not he knew it was a ruse, we can't speak to right now. At some point, we'll talk to him.
What's up with that dyke behind you? Why is her neck so big? Does that affect her investigating skills? And how did she rise to ranks? Also, does she stretch out her T-shirts?
It was upsetting, and I want you all to realize this. So we've been working on this investigation for about 3 weeks. We've solved several shootings and homicides in that period of time.
He's
don't
dodging
take
me,
away
guys.
resources
He's
from violent
dodging
crimes
me.
of that nature.
I don't like
just
being dodged.
because this person is a celebrity. Again, you all gave this a lot more attention than it probably deserves. So when you get the opportunity, the shooting victims and families in this city that are victims of those crimes, give them the same amount of attention.
She's mad.
This shouldn't have garnered the attention that it did, but it did because of his celebrity status.
Now, why is it you look like a black Mario brother? Is that something you decided to do on purpose, or were you born that way? Also, is there a black Luigi?
So Mr. Smollet is the one that orchestrated this crime. They became cooperating witnesses in the 47th hour of their 48-hour hold time. So now they are witnesses to what he did. So he has to be accountable for what he did. He orchestrated this.
Get him.
Well, I think that's a subject for another day, but of course, it's because of what he did that we had to invest all these resources.
Now, would you consider him a field N-word or a house N-word? Like, what would you say in that situation?
He hasn't made any statements at this time.
But I'm curious, what kind of N-word was he? Were they well spoken? I think it'd be great if you let the people in Chicago know.
Kim Fox and I, look, I'm the police superintendent. She's Cook County State's attorney. So we talk almost every day about different cases. So the fact that she recused herself didn't impact the case at all.
Now the guy behind you,
Say again?
the guy behind you, he works Vice. He looks like he works Vice.
We have a great relationship with our federal partners, and we certainly need to have a good relationship with our state's attorney's office, which we did. So again, you all have to remember.
Go after them, dude.
The
Fucking
erroneous
go after
rumors
them.
and innuendo that was
Go
put out
after
there
them.
in the beginning was just that. This investigation didn't turn in the direction of Mr. Smollet being a defendant until the 47th hour that we had those two individuals in custody. So one more hour, we would have had to let them go. We may not be here today. So the state's attorney didn't drag anything. We needed to put the case together. These things take time. This isn't TV. Okay? This is real life. So it takes time.
Oh, this is... Now, are you still friends with Seth MacFarlane, even though the Cleveland show was canceled?
Well, who's to say the leaks came from us? Just because there are leaks out there doesn't necessarily mean it came from CPD. You know, I heard particular things that were out there that I knew was simply untrue. So it doesn't mean it came from the police department.
Yeah, it's not TV, it's HBO, by the way.
We have the phone records that clearly indicate that they talked to each other quite a bit before the incident, after the incident, and while they were out of the country. Yes. Yes.
Do you know that Smollet tried to make contact or made contact with his brothers after the attack?
You mean right after, like moments afterwards?
The attack or attempted to make contact and we saw him?
Yeah,
Sorry,
just
I'm really
said.
enthralled
so
by this.
We know that they talked at least an hour or so before the attack, an hour or so after the attack, and then while they were out of the country. We know that they were talking. I don't know if they were his first choice, but that's
Okay.
who ultimately did it, but we don't have any evidence to suggest that.
It was mentioned that the brothers might be victims in this. What did you mean by that?
That the
What did
brothers
he
might be
mean
victims?
by that?
Were they coerced
What did he mean by that?
or how would you describe them? I think that's what the commander
I kind of jostled my camera, so now I have to fix it.
Plus, I think that I think the fact that this was
There we go.
staged and that Jussie hired these two guys to stage this for his benefit and then spin this into a criminal investigation put them in a really tough spot as well, to the point where now they
There we go.
were arrested for a hate crime, and only because of just the incredible work by the entire team did we get to the point where we're able to get the truth.
Now, look,
from
I'm
them.
pretty mad right now, so
now
I'm not going to even be
we are where
talking
we are
into the microphone, okay? I don't feel like talking into the microphone for you people, okay? You hear me because they can't hear you at home. So I'm just going to talk away from the microphone.
One of the brothers worked on Empire.
Brothers.
They had a relationship, an association. So he probably knew that he needed somebody with some bulk, and he knew them. They had a previous relationship, so that's probably the only reason he chose them.
Now, were they gay and did they smash on the low, officer? Do you know if the Nigerian brothers are also gay? Or did they just do it for money, like gay for pay?
I didn't see I didn't see the entire thing. I saw a couple of parts of it, and to be quite honest, it's shameful, you know, because it painted this city that we all love and work hard in a negative connotation, you know, to insinuate and to stage a hate crime of that nature when he knew as a celebrity it would get a lot of attention.
Well, let's not relax.
It's
Is
just
he really a
despicable,
celebrity?
you know, it makes you
Is he
wonder
really a celebrity?
what's going through someone's mind to do something like that. So, yeah, I saw a couple of parts of it, and I was angered by it, to be quite honest.
I got you, Dennis. I actually think you're right.
Well, you know what? That certainly helped, and you know, their counter information on that really pinpointed who they were. But who's to say whether or not we would have or not? You know, these. Let me tell you this: these individuals you see standing behind me, the detectives in Chicago, in my opinion, are probably some of the best detectives in this country.
Except
so
for
I
this
have
dyke
no
behind
doubt
me.
that they would have gotten to the bottom of this. You know,
The lights went out.
Okay. Yeah, that's last call before closing. Well, to be perfectly honest, from the very beginning, we had some questions about it. But as I said, we gave Mr. Smollett the benefit of the doubt all the way up until that 47th hour of the 48 hours we could hold those two individuals, because we just didn't have the total package to support that it was a hoax. So when you heard me coming out saying we are treating him like a victim, that was the truth, because at that time, that's what he was. And I think anybody that reports a crime deserves the Chicago Police Department to treat them in that fashion until we have solid evidence to prove otherwise. The way in the back.
All right, I think we got.
You know what?
I think we got the.
They did it because of the financial aspect.
Oh wait, hold on.
Now whether or not
I want to hear
they
this.
knew
Sorry,
the whole
I was about to move on, but
thing
hold
would
on.
go the way that it did, and I can tell you all with 100% certainty, the way that they carried this out, there was never a thought in their mind that we would be able to track them down, because these detectives, they put in intense work and just great work, and I cannot say how incredibly proud I am of them for the work that they put into it. But that's just an example of the work that they do every day that just goes unreported because it doesn't get the media attention that this particular case got. But it was financial gain. Last question. Well, he identified who those two individuals were. You know, we knew that then, but he didn't know that we knew. But yeah, he helped us out when he identified. Okay. That was after the ride share account.
Uh-oh. Now you should be cutting to somebody planning a heist while this is happening.
Okay. No. That was the one piece. We have about.
You know what was funny is that the other guy went up and he thought he was going to be the answer. The Chicago guy, the white guy, thought he was going to be doing the answers and questions, but it turns out that he's not the one that's going to be doing it. And he's a little embarrassed, if we're being honest, because he went up there and he thought he was going to be the guy to be answering the questions. Boy, do I have pie on my face. Well, at least, again, the thing that I think's most important is, again, Sharon here saved my marriage, What a great gal. And, if she was straight, I'd be all over that. But she's not. So we have a good working relationship, as they say. All right, let's let me. Bam. All right, look. So we got the gist of it. We got the gist of what was going on. And I think that here, hold on.
I'd buy that.
Thank you.
Lips BTFO.
Yeah. Is there
The liberals are crying.
Fuck you.
Started on the Trump
Fuck
train,
you.
and now we're all flying.
Why?
Never look behind us. We were deaf to the bias.
Why?
We took a leap of faith at a Trump state, cause we always knew that it would guide us. Now we're winning so much that we might get sick of winning, but I don't think so. And we're swimming to the top non-stop in the house while they're peeping in the window. And I didn't think we'd get this far, but now we elected our hero. And I didn't want to bring this up, but illegals, you gotta go. This is my president. This is my president. This is my president. This is my president. This is.
Why? Why would you do this to me? There's no need. So I think that it's only fair, and this is I try to only use this for terror combat, but in this situation I think we all deserve a victory lap that this motherfucker got arrested. Very important. So yeah, this was the media. That now they're all one. Boo, we have to see what's going on. We gotta see what the issue is here. Well, this was the media when this thing first happened. Look at their objective journalism, folks.
Beaten with a noose around his neck and hospitalized. Empire star Jussie Smollett was the victim of a vicious, racist, and homophobic attack.
His attackers hurled racial and homophobic slurs.
2 people yelled racist and homophobic slurs.
Racial and homophobic slurs.
Not only homophobia, we're talking about racism. We're talking about hate with steroids.
They are looking for 2 suspects who were apparently wearing Make America Great Again hats.
The offenders uttered, "This is MAGA country."
The hate crime went down early this morning in Chicago.
Oh, Running Filipino says, I'm not sure this guy's entirely faithful to his marriage, guys. And Shadow Element says, FNG here, coming from the Panhandle. Love the show. Oof, Panhandle. Wow. Man, Panhandle is... And I've driven through the Panhandle because I'm Floridian, and man, you know, Godspeed. Hopefully you're at least by one of the Panhandle parts by the Gulf. The Gulf is very pretty, actually. I like it. I like the Gulf better than the regular old Atlantic.
Officials are investigating the alleged assault as a hate crime.
And now police say they're investigating this as a possible hate crime.
Anyone attacked in a hate crime like this is an outrage.
This is stomach-turning,
Is it though?
mind-boggling
Is it
information.
though?
It's out of control.
Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi tweeting the racist, homophobic attack on Jussie Smollett is an affront to
Now
our humanity.
deleted tweet.
And Senator Cory Booker
tweet.
said the vicious attack on
I'm
actor
Spartacus.
Jussie was an attempted modern-day lynching.
I'm
Kamala
Spartacus.
Harris calling the attack an attempted modern-day lynching.
I'm so shaken by the story. This is horrible to report. This is a horrible story. This is a horrible story.
This is great. This is great.
This is just horrific.
Great
Outrageous
montage.
and unacceptable.
Absolutely despicable.
Yeah, a lot of people can't believe this is actually happening.
Thank you,
Just some fun
Swally.
to celebrate the 1,000 sub wave with.
Uh-oh. What is this?
And he's the black guy. No, I'm the black guy and he's the white guy. Will we ever get along? Hey, our toes and sing the song. Hey, now I'm the black guy and he's the white guy. Now I'm the white guy and he's the black guy. Will we ever get along? Hey.
Why? Back to this.
2019. It's hard
Thank you,
to
Swally.
believe that we're reporting, that we're even saying words like this in 2019.
Yeah, because they weren't true.
And this is America in 2019.
This is America in 2019. Ah, you dumb bitch. Oh, you stupid bitch. Fucking assholes. And we all knew, we called it early. We all called it early. We said, this is some fucking horseshit. This isn't real. This is crap. Don't believe this shit. Don't believe this shit. Goddamn camera's all fucked up now. It's bothering me. There we go. Is that good? I think that's good, right? Yeah, that's better. Sorry. I kicked it, and now I'm OCD, so I think it's all, like, off-center, and I'm going to be OCD here for a second. Is that okay? Hey, guys, does the camera look okay? My boss is here today, and I'm not trying to get in trouble, okay? I want to make sure the camera's fine. All right. It's all crooked and shit. Hey, no, it's not. You're lying to me. Yes, Autistic Royce. I know. I know. I know. Shut up. You got. I don't trust any of you. You guys are jerk. No, it's not too high, and then you say it's too low. It can't be both. Little to your left. My left or your left? This left or that left? Let's see here. There. How's that? Is that better? Whatever. It's fine. It'll do. It will do. It will do. Back into the left. Voice crooked camera Lopez. Back into the left. Back into the left. All right. Now, I'm not showing dog. I'm not going to wake her up. She's sleeping right now. We'll let the Took sleep. All right. So, you know, yesterday I played some Vincent DeMaio stuff. Well, I wanted to show you the man behind Vincent DeMaio, and I thought this is a good video. So this is my buddy Joe, Cousin Joe. He went to a Comic-Con in 2015. Now, you have to understand something about Joe. This is Vincent DeMaio, the same guy. He doesn't like comics at all or understand them or understand the culture. So let's watch.
So yeah, we decided to go to Comic-Con.
This is him.
Dan and I, and I'd buy that. We're already seeing some of the freaks.
Thank you.
It's too low. A little to the right. DALIDO.
Oh, I hate you. Oh, I hate you. Why? Now I'm into it. I'm into it now. Ay, 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 ay. Eka pica bomba, chibi dali bomba. So, yeah, Cousin Joe used to do by the way, Dennis, one of the most underrated radio shows or internet shows or whatever you want to call it was a Cousin Joe show. Very, very funny. And I'm trying to get him back into it. Also, after you watch this, I think you'll realize that Joe would be great as an IRL streamer. So let's watch.
Dan's already loving my reaction on my face.
It's the best.
Just from being on the train, we're not even there yet. We're about to be there. As
He
you can
hates
see.
this culture.
And I don't look forward to it, but it's about to happen. And we'll just go with, I'm sure it's just going to be a lot of excitement, and I'm going to have the time of my life and talk to some really interesting people that think they're superheroes.
I love him. I love this man.
But they're not. They're not.
Standing right next to Harley Quinn.
We're not even there yet.
Tell me when you're ready, because I've seen a couple opportunities.
Yes, the same one, Dennis.
My first time at Comic-Con. I know nothing about Comic-Con. Obviously, I'm not dressed for it. I had to do some drugs before I got here just to ease myself into it. You know, the culture shock. Can you explain what it is, what it's about, why do you come here? Just give me a little rundown.
Oh, I mean, we come here because since childhood, I've been a big fan of comics.
Oh, no.
And the superhero world, like, it's like a religion.
Is that a country? What's Chailoop?
Oh, in India.
Oh, I have that in my bed drawer. What do you guys come here for? What's the main attraction at Comic-Con?
We like all the stuff and seeing everything and all the people here and like everybody dressed up.
Right.
I like spending the time making like my costume. One of my costumes, not this one.
That looks like it took maybe 4 minutes.
I forgot about that.
I'd buy that for $1.
Thank you, Fat Cat Boy.
Congrats on getting over 1,000 subs. Let's celebrate.
No! No! I gotta lower it. I gotta lower it. I gotta lower it, Fat Keck Boy, because Daft Punk is super litigious and they will block it worldwide. I'm just telling you, I can't play the Daft Punk. I appreciate it. I think it's great, but I'll post a link for it after we play it. Yeah, you cannot play Daft Punk on YouTube at all. They will pop you immediately. So let's see, it's still going. It's still going. Remember, guys, if you ever think that the copyright will get, then look for 8-bits. Look for the 8-bit versions of it. Look for 8-bit stuff. Let's see. Let me see if it's safe. All right, we're safe. But thank you. I appreciate it. I hate Tool. Stop it. But again, 8-bit, because Tool's another one that'll pop you worldwide. I'm trying to get monetized. All right. Sorry, back to Cousin Joe. We have to go back a little bit just to see the fucking zinger.
My costume, not this one.
That looks like it took maybe 4 minutes. What do you think about like the girls that come here and dress with like nothing on? What do you think? I mean, that's half the reason you come, isn't it?
Yep.
It is, right? Did you ever get an urge to kind of just like pinch some ass?
I try.
Yeah.
Try to grab it.
Do a lot of guys hit on you at these places?
Sometimes you got your creepers.
Yeah. How do you identify them?
By, you can usually see it in the...
He put his arm on her shoulder. I forgot about this video. Oh my God. How do you identify them? And then he puts his arm on her shoulder. He is. Cousin Joe is amazing. Trust me. I have been on listen, look. Like his video and leave a bunch of comments because I want him to know that there is a want for him to do this stuff again. He was king. He was doing this is for real, and a Western Echo can attest to this. He was doing this IRL stuff before anybody else was doing this IRL stuff. It was just watch.
You can usually see it in the face. Yeah, that right there. There you go.
Any ladies single?
No.
All right, that woman. Ma'am, those TVs haven't been sold in 20 years. 20 years they haven't sold tube TVs. Get that. Did you get that? Good God. Get with the times. That guy like my... Yeah. Oh, hi.
Hi. But, I mean...
Bumping into a lot of Asians here. I don't know about you guys. A lot of Asians, aren't there? Yeah.
We never really noticed. Yeah, I never really noticed.
Yeah, it's better you don't. And what do you come here for? Is it the costumes? Is it meeting people, autographs?
Partly costumes, partly because it's just a great... I've only met her yesterday.
Did you meet her here?
Yeah.
So wait. This girl already has his arm around him. By the way, Joe's really good at pulling puss. He does. I had to give him credit. But the stuff he does, I mean, it blows my mind.
Yep.
This is not going to last. First time
Here, sorry, hold on.
What?
I just had to fix that, sorry.
Your tits?
Nah, the phone.
Oh. Do you enjoy...
Your tits? No, the phone. Oh, fuck. Oh my God, I have an idea for a Jablinski game. MegaCon.
You know, the Harley Quinn type girls who are, I mean, just look over there. I mean, that's got to be part of the attraction, right?
There's a certain level of attraction in terms of being a human red-blooded American male.
Of course.
Human red
but no, there's more
autistic.
to it than that. It's just a fun
There is?
Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
So we were doing an interview over there, and you were in the background. And the guy I was interviewing was fixated on your costume and who you were and blah, blah, blah.
It's a hard one to get.
She just shifted. You could see more of her ass.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God.
You certainly can. Do you even know the name of the character she said?
No, I don't care.
Cammy. Do you know where it's from?
Long Island?
Do you know where it's from? Long Island. Do you know where it's from? Long Island. Yeah, that's Dr. O back there, right?
Your first time here?
This is not my first time here. This is actually, I think, my second time.
No, Comic-Con, not America.
Yeah.
Do you get hit on a lot here?
Not really, no.
No, not at all?
No.
Do you want to start getting?
Sure,
You know?
go for it.
All right. Are you single or
I'm single.
where do you live?
I live in New Jersey.
By the way, he got her number.
I live in North Jersey.
I live in Rockland. That's right by North Jersey.
Oh, I'm in Bergen County.
I'm in Rockland. That's right by
Yeah,
Bergen.
yeah.
So do you want to see a movie sometime?
Which one? I'm going to judge you now.
Roger Waters' The Wall.
Sure.
Do you even know what that is?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your fucking number? And so what are you dressed as?
I'm dressed as Cammy White from Street Fighter.
Oh, right. I played that on Sega Genesis.
Oh, really?
In the
Wow.
1990s.
That's very old. I wasn't even born yet, but...
Thanks.
Thanks! Thanks.
4-4.
All right. And I'm calling you now so you have mine.
Awesome. It's right here. It'll ring.
If it doesn't...
Oh my God. That's right. He ended up getting her. Look, please.
Ring, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Need to bring him back. Bring him back. He would thrive in this world, and I would push it hard for him to just do these things. He is one of the most... Coletta's one of these most naturally funny dudes I have ever seen. And he really needs to come back. So let's do it. Look here, everyone. He only has 26 subs. There's a little he cared. Everyone subbed to him, but specifically leave a comment on that video. I want him to know that we want him back. I'm telling you, he is fucking hilarious. We've even played some of his prank calls. There was even another one that we had where it was we prank called the sports show, and they were supposed to have the sports guy on, and Joe, it was a blog talk show, and Joe called in and pretended he was J.J. Biden, a former 49ers player or something, and completely fooled the sports show. It was one of the funniest things that we've ever done. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, I will give Joe anything he needs to come back and do this. Anything he needs. I'm telling you, this is the tip of the Joe. You've heard his prank calls. This is the tip of the Joe iceberg. He is one of the funniest people I've ever done radio with, I've ever done anything with. He is up there. He is someone that needs to still be doing radio. He needs to stop and cut the bullshit and stop pretending like he's going to do anything else in life. All right? Bring back Cousin Joe. We need Cousin Joe. Very important. Let me see here. Look, here. I'm also going to do this. Here. This is Cousin Joe's Twitter. Inundate him. Inundate. No, I will marry him. I would marry Joe. Inundate him. Anyway. We have to let's move on a little bit here. Is that annoying? All right, so this is a quick little update on the whole Fallout thing. Even if you don't like video games, this story is very interesting. So as we all know, Fallout 76 came out, right? And nobody liked it. It was terrible. It was stupid. And now they have some more problems with Fallout. So let's just play it. Let's just play it.
Once again with Fallout 76. Comedy gold, of course, because Fallout 76 is an ongoing dumpster fire for which the humiliation, the degradation, the laughter never stops. Although in this case, one person in particular isn't laughing, the person who was banned from Fallout 76 for having too much ammunition after they played the game for 900 hours.
Ammunition.
Yes, in a twist of utter perfection. Fallout 76, the much maligned live service that isn't very good and has been pilloried by press and community alike, has managed to find the one person who was loving Fallout 76 and banned them.
I don't care if he's a libtard. This has nothing to do with that. This is about the game. I don't know who this guy is. Jim Sterling, whoever this guy is.
900 hours. 900 hours. I don't even know if I've spent that long wanking cumulatively. And for a game so famously awful, there can't be many people like this player, so it really is quite likely that Fallout 76 has banned its biggest fucking player, or certainly one of them. And you'd be forgiven for thinking that maybe this was altruism, maybe this was generosity, maybe this was decency on the part of Bethesda, saving this
Sorry,
player
give me a
from
second. My
themselves,
computer's taking a shit on me right now, and I'm trying to fix it. But I think I fixed it. Okay, I fixed it. Yeah, Dennis, if Joe wants to call in, he could call in now. I have it set up. Skype just fucked me up. All right, here we go.
This player from Fallout 76, but no, of course the answer is utterly stupid. The reason for the banning...
Oh, yeah, this is also Porcelain. This is Mark Goldbridge. This is the same guy, in case you were curious.
Is absurd and laughable. Bethesda alleges that the player collected far too much ammunition, and if you've been playing for 900 hours, you've probably got quite a bit of ammo. Certainly not as much ammunition as anyone looking to criticize Fallout 76 has.
Okay, shut up.
Bethesda alleged that the bannee, who calls himself Glorf12 on Reddit, had over 100,000 rare items collected over the course of a month, as well as 140,960 ultrasight ammunition on a single character, and more ammo still on a secondary account. Now, Glorf had a second account and was swapping items so that they could try out different weapons. Now, Glorf12 does have a second account, but they were using...
Are you serious? This Jim Sterling guy sued a 13-year-old for real? Hold on. I didn't know that. No, this is more interesting. Did he really? Give me some info on that. I didn't know that. Yeah, he played for 37 and a half days. So, yeah, the Fallout guy played 900 hours, and then they banned him because they said he had too much ammo. Literally the one person playing your stupid shit game, and you go and you ban them, you fucking morons. And they really are fucking morons. All right. Yeah, Dennis says Joe's going to try to call in, and I welcome the call. I know he's working. But I'll definitely get him on. Make sure you don't... Okay, well, I didn't know about that. I was just the first video I pulled up with the Fallout 76 thing. Regardless, though, the information is accurate. Let's do something here. All right. Oh, you guys like scammer stuff, right? I know how much you guys like scammer stuff. Here we go.
Hell happened last week. I recorded about an hour and some change of IRS scammer. Like I talked to a scammer, and it took me ages to record. And for some reason, my computer just shut down. Like it flat out just.
I just got you guys are gonna love this. I just got a message from Cousin Joe. What are you doing? I'm getting all these subscriptions to my YouTube page. I'm gonna say, I'm bringing you out of retirement, nigga. There you go.
I don't know what the fuck, but I thought I didn't panic then because I thought I could recover the video file because that has happened to me before. So I recovered the audio file. I think it's still in Audacity, and I tried to recover the video file, but that didn't work. So I'm so sorry about that, and thank you so much for understanding. And today I'm hopefully gonna be
okay.
So
get to the beef.
One of them.
So he's calling two scammers at the same time. Here we go.
Same time. Hopefully
here we
works.
go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
On the very left bottom corner of your keyboard, can you see there is a Windows key?
Yes.
With 4 little square.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to press and hold the Windows key and press letter R. R is in Robert, okay? Uh-huh. Now what can you see on your screen? Tell me.
It worked for a split second.
Here we go.
Hello?
Can you read it? Can you read out the alert to me?
Which kind of alert?
What alert you are getting on your screen regarding which you have called us?
I didn't have called you.
Alright, so who do you think you are speaking with?
You tell me.
You have dialed a helpline number. This is a technical helpline number which you have dialed. So you can tell me the issue what you are having.
Could you please tell me your name?
Yeah, I can tell you my name. My name is Eddie. Can I get your name?
What's your name?
Can I get your name?
Where are you calling from?
I didn't call you up, first of all. You called up. And can I get your name?
Where are you located? Where are you located?
I'll tell you all the information about me. First of all, I need your information like your name and your phone number so that just
Why should I give you? Why should I give you?
Beg your pardon?
Why should I give you? Please tell me, where are you located?
I'll tell you all the details. Firstly, I need your name and your phone number. Do you have even a name?
Tell me your name.
Are you afraid of telling your name? Or did your mother didn't give you a name?
Yeah.
Your mother didn't give you a name?
What?
Your mother didn't give you a name?
What is talking? Do you have any sense of manners? How to talk?
This is amazing.
Where are you located? Where are you calling from?
You're not even telling me your name.
I'm gonna sue you guys.
Just trying to.
I'm gonna sue you guys.
Just trying.
I'm gonna sue you guys.
I'm getting a call.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up, dude?
Hello, Royce.
What's
Well, I'm
going?
sitting at my desk at work. I keep getting all these notifications on my phone. I haven't had activity on my YouTube channel in like 2 years.
Yeah,
What are you
well,
doing?
I'm bringing you out of retirement, motherfucker. You remember Rambo? Remember when they went to Rambo and he had a beard and he was like, I don't live that life anymore. Well, I'm the general showing up and going, well, guess what, Rambo? We fucking need you. We need you. We were playing your Vincent DeMaio stuff. We were playing your Vincent DeMaio stuff yesterday, which, Jesus Christ, dude. Talk about prank calls that hold up. Those are, they fucking, the Hasidic Jew one's my favorite one when you told him he's going to shove a menorah up his ass. But we just played today your Comic-Con thing, which is going to have a lot more views by the end of today, I promise. Your Comic-Con video, I haven't seen it in years, 2 years at least. I was dying. Some of the things, how long did it looks like it take you 4 minutes when you put your arm on that girl. You are a fucking lunatic. And right now, you need to come back. You need to come back. I
really do miss it. Yeah.
No excuses. You need to come back. We need you back. Understand you. I was going through some old all the old prank calls we used to do. Remember we used to just go on Blog Talk.
Oh yeah, when I was down at
and just fucking we rip through people. Remember the JJ Biden one? That was one of my favorite all time ones.
Oh, JJ Burden. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, where is that one? I can't find it.
I have it somewhere, but if people don't know, it was we were just random calling. What's the name of that that awful service that just will
Blog
host
Talk.
anyone for a
Blog
yeah,
Talk.
just calling random shows. And when we called in, they thought I was a scheduled basketball player or football player. I don't know.
Football
I don't know
player.
anything about either sport, but for some reason with my voice, they thought I was this 50-something-year-old black basketball player, football player, whatever, selling some book. And I was talking about how I got addicted and I sucked dick for painkillers. And this went on for like 10 minutes. And the real guy was on the phone, hello, hello. And the host, like, just muted him like he was some caller with a guest. But it was him. They had no idea. And this was fucking... I got to find it and send it to
It
you.
was one of the then he was getting mad and saying, "That's not me. That's not me."
Right. Yeah, he's in the background going...
Dude,
I gotta send you the clip.
remember when you were fucking with the Hasidic Jew dance party, whatever the fuck that was?
Well, there's a reason that's not on YouTube.
Because
I got about where I used to live. It was like 3 minutes from one of those huge Hasidic communities in Muncie. I got about 15 death threats, and at the time I lived with my parents, my sister.
Yeah.
So I kind of had to.
What did you do? But explain to people what you did, and then you got to find me that video. Explain to people what you did.
Well, they have this Jew bus, and it's, I don't know the
Jew
official
bus.
title. I'm sure it's not that, but
The
it's
Jew
essentially
bus.
like it's essentially an ice cream van with a bunch of goofy symbols. It's called Hebrew all over it, spray painted, and they go around blasting this horrible music and stopping outside the van and dancing around it and encouraging other people to dance. And so I went over there, what the fuck is this? What is this shit? And then I'm dancing with a couple of these Hasis. And I get back in my car and I go, what a bunch of filthy fucking animals. Yeah. And there were people commenting in the video that were Hasidic. And at first they were watching it and they were going, I thought this was so nice and it's Gentile, but it was enjoying our experience. But then he got in the car and he said those things. and
I remember they were sending you Facebook messages. I remember this now and just saying this guy's a piece of shit.
Dude, they were posting. There was a picture of me and a swastika over my face on some Facebook Jew forum or whatever they call it, a group. I don't know, but I was like the town Nazi. It was insane. So I had to kind of remove that.
Dude, I understand, but you know what you need to do? You need to get that video, and we'll blur your face. I don't care, but that was. I think enough time has passed. By the way, that was one of the funniest. I remember the whole fallout from that. You were getting not many people get death threats from Hasidic Jews, but Jesus Christ, Joe, you found a way.
It was insane. Yeah.
Fucking Christ. Your Vincent DeMeo stuff still on iTunes and everything, right?
It should be on Spotify and all that.
Also,
yeah.
Okay, I already told everybody those prank calls. Holy fuck, those are next. Because people I would play that now, and I tell people it's like, man, 3-4 years ago, you were allowed to do that stuff and nobody gave a shit. You know what I mean? Like you could be funny, and now people hear it and like, oh my god, that's jarring. It wasn't jarring. It was just 2015. You know what I mean? Like you were.
I know, but
you
it was
were
insane
allowed
in those couple of years how much it's gotten.
I'm telling you.
Not that it would be well received widely in 2015
no,
either, but
I
still.
think you would be. I think you would be surprised, at least online. But I'm telling you, man, you're one of the. Look, again, people were like, I should marry you because I was sucking your dick so much on air. But you're one of the funniest people I know. And doing radio with you has been always my most fun shows when I do radio with you. But we need to get you to do in real life streams. Just all you have to do get your phone. You get your phone, you walk out, and you film yourself being a dick and interacting with people. It would. I'm telling you, you would crush at that. You would make so much money doing that.
It's not even the money. It'd be fun as fuck.
I know.
To do it, and but yeah, I'm gonna look into the app thing you sent me yesterday. When we were texting,
I will set you up, and listen, we'll get the Cousin Joe channel blowing up. We'll play your videos on all our shows because I'm telling you, man, it's a market that you were doing this shit. You were doing this dumb shit before it became super huge, and everybody does it now. And still, I think it is one of the you interviewing people is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Like you've had some of the weirdest shows I've ever seen with these fucking weird ass people, and then you invite these lunatics into your home because you're a maniac. Like, they know where you live, and then you get a text message. You go, "Hey, remember that chick that showed up to give me a hand job? Well, she's fucking nuts, and now she wants to kill me." I'm like, "Well, I know you should have given your address, Joe. Why'd you invite him to your house?"
That far ahead. Yeah.
You have one of those after you come, you're like, "What did I do?" moments where you're like, "Oh no, what did I do?"
Constantly, yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you. And by the way, fucking come and visit, man. Do a show with us in real
I know.
life. You're always
I
welcome.
can take a week whenever.
We'll come whenever. Figure it out. It'll be fun. But I'm telling you, man, we need. Look. You went from 26 subs. Now you have here. Let me refresh. You went from 26 subs this morning. And by the way, it's because you don't know how to promote yourself. And now you have.
No, I know. I was never good at that.
Terrible. Like all this funny content. But you're like, yeah, but I don't want to try. Now he has 66 subs. We're gonna get you up to 100 before the end of the day, and we're gonna get you up to put some content out. I'll get you up to 1,000 in a couple months. You can monetize your channel. Tell that bitch to stop honking. I know you're working.
Right.
I'm sorry. I know you're working.
Yeah.
I'll let you.
Outside my.
I'll let you go, man. I know you're working, but
all right.
we will
Right,
we will talk. We'll talk
dude.
off air. We'll figure something out. All right, man.
All right, I miss you, bro.
Miss you too, brother. Later.
All right, later.
I need him to get me that Hasidic Jew video. You guys are gonna fucking die. Oh fuck. Closer. I'll contribute translations if he decides to go after the Hasidim again. It's Joe Coletta here. I'm gonna post a link again so we can get him subs. He has a couple old shows and old videos. The last time he streamed was a year ago. 7 months ago was the last time he streamed. He is one of the funniest people, so please subscribe to him. And we're getting him out of retirement. Sorry, I want to go back to this because we were having a good time with this. This guy having scammers scam each other.
If you would have to sue us, you would have gone directly to the one.
One guy hung up, but that was awesome.
Do this again.
Can you tell me the reason you called up? Can I get your name, sir? Can I get your name, sir? Hello, can you hear me? No. Can you hear me? Hello? You cannot?
And they hung up.
Who is this? Sir, you called us, okay? You have any problem with your computer or what? This is Global Technical Team for Microsoft Computers.
Oh boy.
No, I am not having any problem in my computer. Don't disturb me. Go and fuck off.
You bitch.
Whoa.
You called us and mind your language.
You bitch.
No, I haven't called you. We have received your call, so don't disturb me. Bye.
To you or what? You're talking to yourself and using these kind of words?
You're a bitch.
You don't have like manners to speak?
Don't teach me how to speak. Don't teach me how
You're
to
a
speak,
bitch.
you ass.
You don't know like what you are talking right now and whom you are talking with. You don't know what I can do with you. So don't call us again, okay?
Who are you?
And don't use this fucking language.
Who are you? Who are you,
You can provide me your phone number. You can provide me your phone number, okay? I would be letting you know who I am.
You're a bitch.
Just provide me your phone number.
Okay,
so
do you
I would
want?
at least let you know who I
Do you
am.
want my number?
You would come to know.
Do you want my number?
What's that? Could you provide me
312
that?
312 4094388. Now you getting my number?
And what's your
Do what you want
and
to
what's
do.
your name? Okay. Do one thing for
You're a bitch. You're a bitch.
Do what you
Oh, he hung up. Oh man.
How can I help you today?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Legal says, I'm going to get a burner phone to prank call. Legal, let me help you out so you don't have to get a burner phone. Just make a burner Gmail account and then make a Google Voice account. They'll give you a free phone number, and you could call that way. You could call from the Google Play. Problem solved. That's all you need to do, and then record it.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
Hello. Oh, line's cutting out. Hold on. I can't hear anybody. Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me? Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Hello.
He can hear you. This is a prank call.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's the problem on your computer?
Prank.
So, what's the problem in your computer? I got it. So, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's the problem, sir? What do you want to solve your problem? Can you hear me?
Yes, how can I help you?
Thank you so much. How are you?
I cannot hear you properly. Can you please speak a little more louder and clear?
Yes, I'm saying you have a lovely voice.
Whoa!
I'm saying you have a very good voice.
Is he hitting on her?
What's your name?
Is he hitting on her?
What do you have to do with that?
Yeah, just
Can you try and be
your voice is good.
professional?
Okay, no problem. Exactly what's going on. Some kind of pranker would be calling us, and they would be collaborating like 2 to 3 numbers. So
Whoa, he figured it out. He figured it out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're learning. The scammers are evolving. Clever girl.
story like someone has called us, and what they did, they just make a conference, and now we are talking to each other, but we don't know exactly who is that person who would be doing this. So block this number, okay? Thank you so much.
He tried to hook up with that lady, though. That was awesome. He's
What?
slick
Don't say dough.
motherfucker, ain't he?
Don't say dough.
One more time. One more time.
Why are you talking ghetto? I liked you when you weren't being ghetto.
Thank you for calling in technical support. You're speaking to Janet. How can I help you today?
Hi, Janet. How are you?
You know what? Listen, stop wasting our time, okay?
Oh, dude, he's ripping him
It's
up.
not like I'm wasting your time. Someone is wasting our time here.
Stop
They are
wasting
making
our time.
conference.
Shut up. Just stop wasting our time.
Fuck you.
This is the best ever.
This is great.
Apparently, they can't track or know my caller ID. So,
Why are you talking hood for?
yeah, this shit is epic.
Okay, guys, this is epic.
That's a prank call.
All right. Well, look. Although we did play his stuff, so he does. Not that he needs it. This video has fucking 5 million views. But if you want to sub to him, I'm posting the link in there. I'm posting the link in the chat. All right. So. Let's see here.
Femme, très très femme.
Oh, that's not even Spanish, so I can't even do that one because I can't translate. I'm trying to see. Of course, we look for people that are charging, as it were, because guys, I don't know if you know this, but it's about that time for Terror Combat. I'm kind of bummed because I was gonna play. I was gonna play the 8-bit Mortal Kombat, but even that, apparently somebody has copyright, which doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I mean? It doesn't really make any sense to me. But whatever. Hopefully it doesn't. But if it does, it does. It's time. It's time.
But not to ramble on.
So, let's see. How about this one? Oh, no, this is our friend. We don't bother him. We don't bother him. We don't bother him. He's our friend. But we will bother. We will bother.
Stop focusing on
Your Hood Oracle. Your Hood Oracle. All right, we got a new one, folks. We got a new one. We have Your Hood Oracle.
But I don't do some of them Republicans. I don't do Trump. I don't fuck with him. I couldn't just shake his hand. But I do get the black conservative perspective. I watched a lot. I'm even subscribed to black conservatives so I can get their perspective.
Oh,
their
boy.
perspectives. Some of their perspectives I don't like because maybe they grew up different. Like they family, like they great grandpa made it out, and that way it their great grandpa went to school to be a doctor, so his kids got to go to school to be this.
Yeah,
and their kids got to go to school to be this because their great grandpa broke the mold and became
Trump
a
2020,
doctor,
motherfuckers.
And their great grandpa was like,
We're going to Trump 2020 this one right now because we already know what her problem
don't
is.
let nobody hold you back, and don't blame no white man for making you think you can't do shit. I feel like that's some of the conservatives' perspective, but that's not all of them. You used to have some conservatives that fit in because they got made fun of because they came from Nigeria or something. I don't know. I just watched it, and black people are conservatives for different reasons, But the thing that's missing is they don't understand the perspective of poverty. They think like...
because there's no poor white people. You're right. There's no poor white people. There's no poor white people that live here. You're right. There's none. There's none.
Say out my mouth. Yeah, it's a choice, but it's stuff. It's other choices that got to be made.
All right, you Hood Oracle.
To realize that it's a choice because we have mental illness that nobody wants to take care of in the hood.
Oh my God, in the hood. Shut up with your hood crap.
You gonna go out and fight every man? Like I'm a fight. I almost fought my manager. Like, know what I'm saying?
That's good.
That
That's good. You're right. You almost fought your manager. Good job. Way to fucking break stereotypes.
In the part of the black race that never.
Way to break stereotypes. And by the way, she has a super chat, so she makes money doing this.
I'm learning now, and that's why I say it's a choice because I'm learning now how to get myself out the situation, and it's gonna take some practice.
Read the chat, ho.
But I ain't gonna say I'm a fucking conservative. But that being said, let me stop. Damn, it's 34 motherfucking people here. Where's my moderators?
Yeah, where's your moderators? Where's your moderators? Where are your moderators at?
They giving me all type of analytics.
Analytics. She said analytics. She literally just said analytics.
What the fuck?
She said analytics.
Yo,
guys,
we need to stand together.
She thinks that's how it's said. She didn't misspeak.
Damn, I ain't. Okay,
she said analytics.
Never happened. We got all types of shit on here. Let them go to war with each other. Because I know when I go and it's like 100 people on here. Yeah, analytics.
Antilytics. Ontilytics.
I love the chocolate. Oh
She
my
said
God.
ontilytics.
What the fuck, all these people? It's 45.
Yeah, it is,
Yo.
isn't it?
Okay, where am I? Hold on. I'm finna make some of my usual people
Get a mod ship, folks. Get a mod ship if you can.
moderate.
I want 10
God
taro
damn.
ranches.
I ain't saying block everybody, but just look out for stupid stuff. I think once I said black conservative, it did something to the analytics.
The antilytics. Antilytics. And antilytics.
What is analytics? What the fuck? It's like a clique of motherfuckers. Make me a mod. I don't know. Okay, so we just gonna make me a moderator and I will get... Fuck no.
Oh, she's a little smarter than we thought, though.
I don't even see the people that were on here originally.
How about basically?
Wow. Okay, so those of y'all that's watching it, all this happened.
Basically, let's do a little basic because that usually gets the butter going, the butter
I
churning.
know that the trolls will come in and they will whatever. I don't know if it's like 15 trolls sitting in a room at a computer doing it.
Yep, it's what it is. It's 15 trolls sitting in a room with a computer doing it.
And
Jussie be lying. Basically.
Yeah. Damn,
Basically.
that's wild.
Is it wild?
Okay, so we're gonna keep going while everybody here. You know, you going to hell too, false racist prophet. I'm a false racist prophet.
No, here we go. Here we got the nails. We got the nails. We got the nails. We have tarot nails, folks.
What this court gonna do to Jussie? So for those of y'all here, if y'all really want to be aggravated or mad, that's for Jussie. Jussie a lie.
Never forget Jussie Smollett.
Thank you.
And we ended up tussling by the stairs.
From a phone booth in Chicago, Jussie called at 5 a.m.
I need this video. Send me a link. Send me a link.
By two white men, he said. They both were wearing ski masks and a couple of MAGA caps.
MAGA.
I know they weren't from Mexico. Latinos do not kiss like that. They drink tequila and make some burritos with 12-day-old meat. No, the Mexicans did not do this. I swear it was two big, dirty-ass honkies.
Then I look down and I see that there's a rope around my neck.
This is great. This is great. We'll play this later. I really like this. All right, sorry. What's going on here?
Cried wolf to bring it to all. I see you.
Shuffle, 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 folks.
Just erase the people that's saying crazy shit. Like.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
People. What's gonna happen?
Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
It's like the same person probably got like 15 accounts.
Yeah, no, that's you're right. It's the same person. It's 15 accounts. You got it. You nailed it. You nailed it. You filmed it, fat hands.
The person.
You got it.
Okay. So Queen of Pentacles, they do this all day on CNN and Fox. I'm surprised that that's over here with me. So Queen
Yeah,
of
we go to
Pentacles,
CNN's live chat. Shut up,
Three of
dumb
Pentacles,
idiot.
Ace of Pentacles. He's gonna have to pay a big fine.
My people.
He might have to do some
My
community
people and my
service
family.
that contradicts with what the fuck he was trying to portray. Honestly.
My people, my family.
There goes the tower again.
Oh, there goes the tower
original
again.
reading.
You go there again. She's so distracted. She's deleting people. She's so distracted. You guys have her so distracted.
Hold on. So if you watch my original reading,
She's so distracted. Wakanda forever. Blacks did 9/11. Jesus Christ. My people.
this is crazy.
Let's do my
I'm trying to
people.
figure
Let's
out
do
how
my
this person
people.
doing
Spell
this,
it
'cause it's just like one person with one
M-U-H.
account. I just refuse to believe I attracted a whole
here.
bunch of trolls at 10:41 in the morning. And I know y'all laughing and I can't see y'all commenting.
There you go.
But the tower card.
My people. My people. We're
I
doing
wish
some
I
my
could cut
people.
the screen recorder on. Hold on.
Don't worry. I'm doing it for you. Don't worry. I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for you. My people and my family. Come on. What's going on, honey?
All right, so the tower card. The tower card came out originally in the reading.
Nice nails, ho.
This on my page. Y'all can go watch that and troll that
I'd
too,
rather-
so I can get analytics. Leave me comments.
And Auntie Lodix.
Y'all welcome.
Auntie Ludix.
I'm sorry to my moderators. Don't even stress
My
it if it's
people.
overwhelming.
My people.
But this
My
is giving
people.
me that they gonna throw the case out. I feel like he gonna be charged, but it's gonna be like lightweight. We literally see like a slap on the wrist. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know
But,
what you're saying because
you
all
know,
this is voodoo magic that I don't believe
They
in.
have to get him to like, you cried wolf, right? You fucked up, right? But I still feel him trying to give this elaborate ass activist ass excuse.
Activist ass.
And I'm
I will help
gonna
your
just
Auntie Lytics.
know right now, if you're watching this, they're not about to fall for that. Somebody need for you to just go to court. You either gonna plead insane that you stuck in Jamal lying and you ain't Jesse right now, or just just stop.
All right, we're gonna go. We're moving to somebody else here real quick because we false sense of security. Don't worry, we haven't forgotten. Let's see. You know what I didn't look at the other day too, besides the tarot card stuff. What is this? Here we go. Yeah, this isn't live. This is a pre-recorded video, so that's not going to be any good. Let me see something. Let's see if there's any astrology people that are alive. Nobody that speaks English. Nobody that speaks English. All right. Let's go back to tarot then. Let's see. Dude, the problem is we've been running these people off, and they've been switching their times and stuff so they don't encounter us. What is this?
La conversación.
Okay, she charges. But does she read the chat? Let me see. Let's see if she reads the chat before I give you the link. Let me say hi. I'll give you the link.
Sí, parece que se ha cortado la comunicación de YouTube.
Okay, and I'll translate, of course, as needed.
Bueno, como os comentaba, voy a estar poquito tiempo. Tengo el teléfono sin batería, voy a estar poquito tiempo, como una media hora o así. Los que queráis
Shuffle,
hacer un
shuffle,
superchat,
shuffle.
pues ya está abierto. Si no, de todas maneras, contestaré 2 o 3 gratuitas
Shuffle,
por
shuffle,
sorteo
shuffle.
al final de esta media hora. ¿De acuerdo?
CI Box, I could translate French and German streams. Okay, if we find any, then you're all in.
Volveré más tarde.
Shuffle, shuffle. El shuffle,
Para
shuffle,
estar un
shuffle.
ratito con vosotros y
El shuffle,
hacer
shuffle,
un ritual
shuffle.
que tengo intención y bueno, contestar algunas otras preguntas de
Oh boy.
directo que queráis
Oh boy.
resolver.
Oh boy. Let me go live chat. I have it on top.
Sí, sí. Barajando.
Okay, she's saying shuffle, shuffle,
Pero
shuffle, but
bueno,
in
qué
Spanish.
aluvión este.
She's saying shuffle,
Pero
shuffle,
bueno.
shuffle in Spanish right now.
Pero bueno, qué aluvión de gente.
Wow, there's a lot of people here now.
Sufle.
Trump 2020, because I think that'll probably get her.
Pero bueno, tranquilizaros.
Everyone relax. Stop saying stop. She's not doesn't like shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Hoy tenemos spam, chicos. Hoy
Today we
tenemos
have
mucho
spam people.
Tenemos ahí mucho mogollón.
We have a lot of trolls, basically, is what she's saying. Mucho trollos.
Qué barbaridad. Qué barbaridad.
Oh wow,
No
I,
me había pasado nunca.
I don't know what happened. This never happened
Trolls.
before.
Contarme qué son los trolls, Nadia.
I think they're trolls. She's not good at
Ya
shuffling.
veo ya el spam.
Yeah, I'm seeing the
Qué
spam.
barbaridad.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. Build a wall.
Uy, qué barbaridad. Bueno.
Wow, I
pues
can't
nada.
believe this.
Oye, ¿no te acostarás sin saber una cosa más? Ah, o sea, molestan en los directos. Uy, pero es que son muchos.
It's
Mucha
too many.
gente.
People are bothering people.
No los puedo bloquear.
I can't block them. It's too many of them.
No los puedo bloquear. Ya
I
se
can't block
aburrirán.
'em.
Si
There's
no,
too
tendré
many of
que
'em.
cerrar el directo y abrir otro.
There's too many. I would have to open a new window.
Uy, madre.
Oh, God. Or,
Qué bien.
jeez.
Qué bien.
How good, but she's
Sí,
saying it
pues
sarcastically.
nada. Esto vamos a tener que dejarlo para otro día.
We're going to have to leave it for another
Es que
day.
esto es muy complicado.
This is too complicated.
¿Cómo vamos a hacer para expulsarlos si son muchísimos? Cada
Deport?
uno dice una cosa distinta.
They're all saying different things, so it can't be spam, basically, is what
Mostrar
she's
los
saying.
pies, dice uno. Bueno, pues vamos a hacer una cosa que es...
We're going to do something here.
Vamos a ver. ¿Cómo hacemos aquí?
Let's see what we do here.
Vamos a ver, porque hay una opción que dice chat destacado, puede que no se muestren algunos mensajes como aquellos que puedan ser spam. Pues vamos a ver.
She's going to try to hide people.
A ver si es verdad
But she's
y
switching it
probamos.
from live chat to top chat.
Bueno, pues vamos a ver.
444. 444.
Vamos a ver.
444.
Vamos a denunciar a uno, a otro, a otro. Uy, qué rollo.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We're doing 444. We're doing 444, but in Spanish. We're doing 444. Here you go. That's how you do it. You just copy paste it. 444.
Bueno, chicos, pues nada, voy a cerrar el chat porque hoy es imposible.
I have to close because
Imposible.
today's impossible.
No me van a dejar
They're not going to let me.
ni leeros ni nada de nada.
Not read anything or anything. I feel it coming. I feel it coming. I feel it coming. A lot of clicky clacks. A lot of clickety clacks going on.
Bueno, pues nada, me despido, mis guapos y mis guapas del mundo, porque no sé cómo solucionar
I'm going to
esto,
have to
así que
leave because I
tengo
can't figure
que
this out.
Informarme.
I have to
para que no
inform
vuelva a
myself so
pasar,
this doesn't happen again.
Porque esto
Because-
no es normal.
Because this isn't normal.
Me despido de todos.
All right, goodbye.
Chao, nos vemos
Goodbye,
enseguida.
guys. I'll see you guys later. Hold on. What do we think, guys? Huh? That new logo's got us all fucking hyped for Terra Combat, folks. Let's see who we got. Oh, yeah, this one doesn't have chat. That one learned. The chat's completely gone. Trying to see if there's anybody even that we can't else we can get. This is not even,
完全就没有。
that's like fucking karate chop she's speaking. And this one I don't want
I'm
to go
sensing Scorpio in.
because I don't think she's charging now. She's not charging, so I can't I can't in good conscience go after her. However, what we can do is we can look up a psychic and see if there's any psychics that are rocking live right now. Let's see. Because sometimes there's psychics. The spirit world?
I have always, I can read tea leaves. I have.
She could read. Okay, here we go. We have a psychic, a fresh one, and she charges. We have a psychic, and she charges. Now, there's a rule here that I want everybody to be clear. And I'm not, this isn't a joke. This isn't a bit. Leave the kid alone. We don't fuck with kids on this show. I'm being serious. We can make fun of her all we want. Make fun of her being a liar. Leave the kid alone. I'm not kidding you. All right? Don't fuck around because I'll hop out of the room. Leave the kid alone. All right? Leave the kid alone. But she's a psychic, so we have to go after the psychic.
Everything is about energy. Your energy is infused.
And she's the bitch bringing them on here, by the way.
See wonderful, wonderful things in the ice cream. If my friend Mary Lou were here, she came. She will tell you the story. She came one time, and she and Karen went out and got some chocolate ice cream just so I could read their ice cream.
444.
You have to be quiet, please.
Oh, and you're telling the kid to be quiet because, oh, this makes me mad. This poor kid, man. The kid's trying to be a kid with his nana, and you're sitting here talking about telling the future and reading tea leaves. You're so mean. That's a cute kid, too. You're a fucking bitch. What a bitch.
And I said to her, I think this is for your daughter. Sure enough, she went home. She took a photo of it. She went home. And a couple of days later,
She does charge. She charges. She's got a super chat. She charges for it.
but I know you'll think I'm being really weird. So she showed the daughter the photograph of the baby, and Melissa.
Is that a
Burton,
menorah?
this is a daughter Burton.
Wait, are you Jewish or are you a psychic? You're Jewish psychic?
But I'm right. So there we have it. So you see a lot in ice cream. So maybe that's why. What was the question? Was this the one? If he's a gorgeous man and he treats you with respect, absolutely. Just remember that the reverse is also, you have to tell each other how much you love each other.
Kabbalah,
and
you're right. It's
never
probably
take each
Kabbalah.
other for granted, and treat each other gently. Remember what Grey Eagle says to us. In your own house, in your own space, walk softly and speak gently. That's how you should treat those in your own household. All right. Let's have a. Do we have any more questions?
Yeah, look at the
now?
chat.
We're
Look at the
almost
chat.
through. We're almost
Yeah, we're
through.
almost out of time, but we do have a couple more questions.
Hold on. So
Oh, so there's someone else there too. Okay.
delicious. Yeah.
Oh, so the person reading the
We're
questions.
going for an ice cream after.
So
the
this,
show on
she's
there.
not reading the chat. This other person is.
Sorry, I'll go ahead.
So we have Magdalena says, Dear Rosemary, my father's cousin is Ozia.
All right, I'm backing off because she can't read the chat. There's no point if she's not reading the chat. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So she's batting. She's saying batting.
Team spirit reading? What is this?
And where's this chair now? It's in my dining room. That's why she's bringing it up because she doesn't have it. Okay. They don't bring it up for no reason. There's always a tie somewhere.
I love to do it, but I can't hear what she's saying. I would do it, but I can't hear what she's saying, so it's not worth it. Think of me spells. Okay, so she's not live. Guys, I think we've made a lot of headway with this, people. I mean, seriously, you should all be proud of yourselves. We have really made some headway in terms of showing these people what fucking frauds they are. I'm not seeing any. Honestly, this is the first time I could say that I'm not seeing any targets. I'm not seeing any targets. Look. The call-ins are gone now at nighttime because of the mic, and we can't. And now there's nothing. We've scared them off. We've scared them off. We've scared them. Don't worry, they're gonna come back. They always come back. They always come back. What is this?
introduced him to. But they had a long time relationship. Like, how many years they've been together? They've been together for a long time.
Yeah.
So I mean, to say that because somebody said, he was looking for a meal ticket. I don't necessarily think he was looking for a meal ticket.
These guys,
he helped her eat too.
These guys take calls. Okay. Hey, somebody, I gotta set up my Skype again real quick. But somebody, give this number a call. See if we could get in. See if we could get in here. Let's give these guys a call. Let's see what they're talking about. I will, but I need somebody call real quick while I set my stuff up. I want to see how their call system works. Someone do me some recon.
Hold on. I just had this discussion with.
Do me some recon.
Someone. Good morning. Good morning, Nene. Douglas said.
Do some recon here.
Nigga, wear that shit. You ain't Tiger Woods.
Oh, wow.
She hit him and got paid. It's Mary. Hey, see, we don't know. We don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Let's take this call. Caller from the 347. State your name when you're calling from. You're on the Man Cave Morning Show.
How you doing, sir?
How you doing? State your name.
It's legal.
What's your name?
How you doing? My name is Legal Latino Heat. Usually on YouTube. I love the channel, love the show.
How are you? Oh, no doubt. Welcome to the show, man. What's up? What's on your mind?
Good. Oh, the whole thing with Jussie Smollett, man. I just think like they took us for a fool, like the media. They wanted to divide us as Hispanic. We're cool with the blacks, and then how they're dividing us against the whites. I just think it was like a bad move on the media to create racial tension. And
so do you really think it was the media's fault or the story that Jussie told law enforcement that now got twisted and they're finding more facts out about?
Be good in the chat. Be good in the chat.
Do you really think it's the media?
Well, Jussie, paid for it, lied. He just tried to create that whole racial thing. And then, listen, Chicago has so many shootings, like Kanika Jenkins, right?
Yeah.
The girl they found in the freezer.
Exactly.
How come they didn't? 12 detectives were on Jussie Smollett.
Wow.
They couldn't take those 12 detectives to solve that.
Whoa, Ligo's just making a good
crime.
point. He's a
Clap
good
that
caller.
up. That's definitely a good point.
You know what?
And they still haven't solved
He's
that
just a
crime.
good
That
caller.
is such an excellent point you brought up. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yes.
They put a lot of man hours into the Jussie Smollett investigation. And like you just mentioned, the young lady that was in that freezer or whatever, and you said they still didn't solve it?
No.
They're saying it's an accident, right? She was drunk, she fell into the freezer, she cracked her neck or whatever. Like, really? Come on.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That's true, bro. I'm glad you called and said that because they need to be putting more man hours into something that's more serious or whatever. And I get it. The Jussie Smollett situation is high profile because it's all over the media.
Exactly.
But that's
All right,
that's the
I'm calling in
situation.
next,
You just
folks.
mentioned
Let me
with the
call
young
in
lady
next.
that's
As soon as
more
Legal
important
hops off.
and has more substance to try to really solve. So I appreciate you calling and saying that, bro.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
Thank you for tuning in. Check me out, Legal Latino here on YouTube.
There you go. There you go. Now is it my turn? Is it my turn? I think it's my turn.
Person whom you're trying to reach is currently unavailable.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. Try again. We're trying again.
Person whom you're trying to reach.
Come on.
Just moments ago, Empire actor Jussie Smollett, we learned, is now under arrest and in the custody of detectives in Chicago.
All right, here's what we're going to do because I honestly have to hop off. I really do. I wish I could stay later, but I got shit I got to do. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to post a link here. Somebody open up your OBS and record it, and you guys keep calling. Get as many references in. Send me the videos, and we'll play it tomorrow. Let's do that. I'm letting you guys take over for me because I can't. Legal Latino, there's a perfect example. Legal, if you want to go live, you should go live and people just record it and get as many references. Dusty Bogan.
I wasn't shocked when I heard about
because
it.
I do gotta go. I gotta hop off. I know I'm already late to hop off. I got shit I gotta do. Thank you everybody for listening. It was another fantastic Tarot Combat Day. It was another amazing day, Wave. Thank you for everything you guys do to help me out with your donations and stuff. I'll be back in 4 hours though with Revenge of the Sith, so don't go too far. Don't go too far. And everybody, have an amazing and fantastic day, Wave.